Hi guys, follow me on Instagram to never ever miss any of my crazy updates. Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I am driving this. This is the Force Traveller 3350 and this is actually a caravan which is run by Carvaan. 6,000 rupees a day with the driver, and it is absolutely crazy inside because it can sleep 5 people. 5 people can sleep inside this car plus the driver, of course, which comes complimentary, so you can go and explore nature. Now, why is it 3350? Because the wheelbase is obviously 3350. There is the engine. Oh no, it's somewhere there. Okay, this is a 2.6 liter diesel engine. We'll talk about that when we are driving this vehicle. Force badging is actually gone, but the lights are really very long. Forget the design, this is humongous in terms of size. Force actually sells 5 versions of the Tempo Traveller. So there is the 3050, there's a 3350, there's a 3700 and the 4020. Basically that is the wheelbase of the vehicle. So this is a 3350 mm wheelbase and the length is 5.6 meters somewhere whereabouts, which makes it very long indeed. FM 2.6 CR Traveller is written right there. Tire size happens to be 215/75/15. Quite a lot of sidewall for good ride quality. You know what's so special about the Traveller? It is actually a monocoque vehicle. That's right. You have got sun visors there with the Force badging, lot of birds. And you know what is this exhaust? That is actually for the washroom. The car is humongously tall. Well, that's what she said. I told you 4 variants, which is the 5th one. There's a Traveller 26, which has 2 rows of seats on either side because it's wider. It's actually having a 4020 wheelbase, 4020 mm wheelbase, and 2 rows of seats on either side because it's 325 mm wider as well. But let's talk about this absolutely crazy absolutely crazy vehicle. There is a water tank up front which can hold 180 freaking liters of water. Okay, there's another vehicle there. We'll talk about that later in a different vlog. Force Traveller, and it's got rear parking sensors and an aftermarket rear camera, I believe. So if you have to go up, well, you have to climb this, which seems like a tough task to me, but because I'm tall enough, I can show you the water tank and all that. That's insane. 180 liters of water, side footsteps, spare wheel is there. Let's open this right away, and here we are. Okay, I need to get a hang of it. We have actually closed it, so there it opens. Now this is how you can seat 5. First and foremost, obviously down you have a lot of seating. This is place for a lot of stuff and accessories. They give you a hammock, they give you a barbecue grill, they give you a tent, they give you all of that with the vehicle, which makes it very convenient to camp. Storage spaces are also in plenty. In fact, one person can sleep here, one person can sleep there. You've got cushion, you have to put a bed sheet, everything is there with the car. Okay, a quilt and all. This thing goes up like this, so a person can sleep on the top as well. And the prayer flag, obviously. Any which way, lot of wood here and there. I can't wait to take this to some place like maybe Uttarakhand or go out camping. That would be so cool. Taillights kind of look bland. There's where the fuel goes. Window area is large enough. But forget all this. Let's get inside. I love the fact that you've got different kind of mirrors here. Carvaan written right there. The badging of the brand, which is actually providing us this amazing caravan. Dashboard looks nice and neat. Very simple. Nothing complex at all. Kind of functional, I would say. Gear lever there. Actually, 3 people can sit in front, but you don't need that. Okay, this is where your phone goes. So there is a phone holder and there is a phone charger. This is probably to turn on the vehicle which was working earlier. I don't know what. This seems to be for the headlight. This is for the hazard light. This is the headlight leveler. Lot of storage spaces. Air conditioning is also there, and there is a glove box which has a lot of miscellaneous items which I should not get into right now. So right now we are going to get behind, which means I just pull this lever like this and then pull it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that is done. Now I can easily get inside from here. There's a dustbin as well. So this is where the action happens. These plants will definitely fly if you corner hard. There's a wash basin right there. Storage space is plenty because obviously you can open this, which I shall try at the moment. Okay, I am kind of confused which side to open it. Now it should be open. Okay, someone locked it. They don't like me for sure. There it is. There's the gas cylinder. All right, this is the cooking stove, and here you've got, one second, the utensils. A lot of utensils here, and there are utensils below as well. So here also you get utensils, pan and whatnot, so you can cook while traveling. Okay, I kind of put my wire inside there. Ouchie. Let's shut this. Wood treatment. There's a carpet right there, and this thing also opens. So you can make another bed from here if you so wish. There it opened, and you can open that one as well. So very comfortable as such. Actually, this you have to put the hook up there. Obviously, there are AC vents everywhere. Charging ports are in plenty too, and storage space here. So when you're sleeping at night, you can put your mobile phone so it doesn't get lost. It says believe, so please believe me. And window area is decent. Again, charging ports. This is, I think, for the air conditioning. Yeah, no, it's a water level indicator. I feel so dumb saying any rubbish at times. Okay, here is where lies the inverter of the vehicle. Yeah, it's got battery and whatnot to power everything inside this car. This is so comfortable. I hope you don't mind if I just take a small nap right now. Oh, this feels amazing. And because this is monocoque, well, body roll would not be as much as you would expect. I can comfortably sit in here. There is of course a refrigerator here. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any snakes right now. Okay, snacks is what I meant, but I said snakes. Never mind. Here there is a table, so you can keep stuff there as well. A nice window area, so you can see out when you're cooking. Tap वैप सब कुछ है इस गाड़ी में, तो सब कुछ है यार, घर जाने की कोई ज़रूरत ही नहीं है honestly. Storage space here, and here obviously you've got charging ports. These are the buttons for the lights, and you got disco lights as well. There's a tube light right there. I'm shouting, people are wondering, is he mad? Well, probably yes. Anyways, let's open this. The storage space, quilt, and a portable speaker too, which is kind of cool. I like it. But you know, where will you go to peep and poo if you go for a nice long drive? There's a mirror here so you can do your makeup. Here I'm going to shut this right away. There is a freaking washroom, guys. There is a washroom with a tap. Okay, it smells nice actually because there's some perfume there. Water level indicator. There's a shower. There's a freaking shower here. That's so freaking cool. I am so impressed. I really need to go for a drive in this car to some nice location. There's a tinted window so people can't see you, but you can see them when on a drive, and this locks properly, like it shuts so that you know you don't move around and around the corners, of course. So this is really very well equipped. I am super impressed. Now here is where there is the obviously massive instrument cluster with a very rather optimistic 180 freaking km/h speedometer, and there is wood on the steering wheel. The horn is decent. Well, I think let's just drive and understand the driving experience, but this is kind of useless. Obviously, that's it, has a reverse parking camera. This is so huge, humongous, and AC vents are on the top as well, and then you have got wood treatment here. I'm very impressed by the way this has been made. It took them 4 months to make this, and more than 4 months, everything has been done by Carvaa in-house, which is pretty cool. Let's start driving right away. All right, we are all set to go, which means turning on the vehicle, it makes some weird sound as such, and handbrake is on my right, which I put down, and off we go. Okay, this is quite a bit of a challenge for me to drive this vehicle, but this is a 2.6 liter diesel engine, which is actually handbrake तो दिखा रहे ऊपर है, ये क्या बकचोदी कर रहा है, किधर है भाई handbrake तू? अरे हाँ, नहीं अभी चला गया. सीट बेल्ट है ना मेरे गिर रही है, ऐसे चुन्नी की तरह पहन के बैठा हूँ मैं, and yeah, it doesn't really rev this motor. Gearbox is very notchy as such. And now we are into second gear. 2.6 liter Mercedes derived engine, turbocharged, intercooled, and it produces 115 horsepower. And the torque output, oh my god, the clutch is super duper heavy. Brakes are very soggy. And I don't know, low speed पे आप तो ये parking light on कर देता है. That's kind of weird. Monocoque chassis है, लेकिन maneuverability is not that great. There's an i10 coming. Okay, we're going to get into first gear. Here we go. दरवाज़ा खुला है क्या? हाँ, ऐसे लग रहा है दरवाज़ा खुला है मुझे. No, 1 second. I'm just going to stop and put the parking brake down because I think वो सब करना पड़ता है. But it's showing me all these lights, which is kind of impressive. There is a multi-information display which is showing me the time as well, and the odometer too. Into first gear, left foot on the clutch, right foot on the accelerator, revving the motor, traction control off, rev till 3000 RPM, and off we go. Oh my God! Look at the power! 3000 RPM is a red line in first gear, does 20. Gearbox is very notchy. You can get this in 9, 12, 14, 15 seaters, and even more than that actually. The 335 is available in such configurations. Steering wheel has no feel or feedback, you can see. The horn is decent. The pricing depends on the variants. There's 74 variants available for the commercial. नहीं सब तो commercial है. For the passenger carrier and for the goods carrier, there are 24 variants. So in all, there are 98 variants available of this vehicle. Okay, which is obnoxious. 70 liter fuel tank. You get a real nice view of what's around. So I would say the visibility is fantastic. Only thing is you can't see jack shit in the rear view mirror. Okay, body roll is actually quite well contained for what is a bus. Actually, you know, Force makes this for bus, school bus, ambulance and whatnot. So it's there for almost everything. But this is the world's first monocoque bus as such. It kind of wavers as such. I think top speed should be around 80 kilometers per hour. And if I turn aggressively, we would be pointing the other way. But I'm not going to do that for the moment. We're going to use the wipers. Oh my God, there's the spray coming. But you have to operate the wipers separately. They don't operate in sync as such. And it kind of makes this weird sound. In spite of the fact that the handbrake is down. अरे बंद करना, बंद, मेरा vlog नहीं हो पाएगा तो ऐसे आवाज़ करेगी तो चुप 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 चुप. Anyways, jokes aside, I think this is fantastic because it serves so many purposes. Only thing is maneuverability is obnoxiously bad because obviously it's big and it's so long and it's so tall and it's so heavy and it's, I mean, I have so many adjectives, but the steering is so freaking light. Only thing is you need to come to a lower gear all the time and then only, okay, what is the noise about? Nuran, it's making some noise. Can you tell it to shut it? And by the way, you are my reverse parking sensors and cameras. So please tell me if someone is around, we are going to hit or they are going to hit us. And I think that is the low speed warning. So most cars have this high speed warning. Post 80 kilometers per hour, it beeps. This one beeps under 10 kilometers per hour, telling you you're driving too slow. You're not going to reach your destination. So drive faster as such. We're going to try the top speed down a cliff. Okay, NVH levels not there in this car. It becomes very loud, very vocal. You can hear a lot of things, and then randomly the electric parking, or not the electric parking brake, the handbrake starts to make sound. Nuran, can you check if there's someone on the left side? Because I'm planning to take a left side turn. No. Okay, there is none, which is a good thing. So as I see it, first time I'm actually driving a forced tempo, and I find it very impressive because it's so easy to drive. The steering is obnoxiously light. Obviously you get power steering, and then you also get very soggy brakes. The brakes are in a mind of their own. I'm going to use engine braking. Come on, baby. Yeah, the horn is the most important feature in this car because there are no airbags. Although there is ABS along with EBD, it's not as wide as I'm worried about it. It's, I mean, decent. It's easy to drive, which is kind of surprising, which I didn't expect. You get a tachometer, you get a speedometer, you get a digital multi-information display, which, why are you opening your door?
I did not open it.
Chal jhooti. Anyways, it has this automatic sliding door feature, which aids in kidnapping because a van is known for that. Jokes aside, this car has done 30,000 kilometers. You know what Force gives this car and almost all its cars? 3 years, 3 lakh kilometer warranty along with 6 free services. And on that impressive warranty, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this vlog, make sure you give the thumbs up. That's a like button. And if you think I should do another vlog of this vehicle, do let me know. I shall definitely do it. Easy to drive, a little bit of fun, but then you realize it's slow. That's the reason they gave it to the driver, so you can enjoy your journey. And I think I'll just jump in that track, which will feel like a supercar now. Bye bye. कैसा था?
ये अपना भूल गया बे.